I never wanted credit. I just didn't expect to be erased. From the outside, my family looked perfect. Supportive parents, a talented son, a success story everyone loved talking about. That son wasn't me. It was my younger brother. Every achievement of his was celebrated like a festival. Photos, relatives calling, proud smiles from my parents. And every time, I stood slightly behind them, quiet, invisible, because no one knew the truth. Or maybe they chose not to see it. It started small. When my brother decided to apply for a competitive program, he struggled. He didn't understand the material. He panicked before exams. He doubted himself constantly. So I helped. Late nights, explaining concepts, fixing his assignments, preparing mock interviews. I told myself it was temporary. He just needs support, I thought. That's what family does. When he got selected, my parents cried with happiness. They hugged him, praised his intelligence, told relatives how brilliant he was. No one looked at me. I didn't say anything. Then it happened again. This time, it was a job, a competitive role, high pay, limited seats. My brother didn't meet half the requirements, but I did. So I helped him prepare. I rewrote his resume, prepared answers, did mock interviews with him every night. He got the job. That night, my parents said something I still remember word for word. See, he's always been the smart one. I smiled and swallowed the truth. Over time, it became normal. Whenever he needed help, he came to me first. Whenever success arrived, it went straight to him. At family gatherings, relatives would ask me, "So what are you doing these days?" Before I could answer, my parents would jump in. "He's still figuring things out." Still, as if I was behind, as if I wasn't the reason my brother was ahead. I tried once, just once. I casually mentioned how I had helped with a project. My mother cut me off immediately. "Don't be jealous," she said. That word, jealous, it hurt more than silence. So I made a decision. I stopped explaining. I stopped correcting. I stopped asking to be seen. I stayed silent. Months passed, then a year. My brother's career grew. His confidence grew. Mine stayed quiet. Not because I was failing, but because I was building something no one noticed. I kept copies of everything. Emails, documents, drafts, timelines. Not for revenge, just in case. Then came the day everything changed. My brother was shortlisted for a major promotion, a life-changing one. Senior leadership, big salary, public recognition. The company decided to conduct a final evaluation, a presentation, live, in front of executives. My brother was nervous. For the first time in a long while, he came to me scared. "I don't think I can do this," he said. I looked at him, and for the first time, I didn't step in. I said, "You'll be fine." The day of the presentation arrived. My parents were proud. They told everyone, "This is his moment." I watched quietly. The presentation started strong. Then came the questions. Detailed questions, technical questions, strategic questions, questions I knew the answers to. My brother froze. He stumbled. He contradicted his own slides. One executive frowned. Another asked, "Who prepared this framework?" My brother hesitated, then said, "I did." That's when something unexpected happened. One of the executives opened their laptop and said something that changed everything. "That's strange," he said. "This framework was submitted earlier under a different name." The room went silent. He read the name out loud. Mine. I didn't move. I didn't speak. I didn't defend myself. The document spoke for me. Email timestamps, draft histories, internal records. Everything lined up. The truth wasn't dramatic. It was undeniable. After the meeting, my parents called me. Their voices sounded unfamiliar. Soft, Uncertain, they asked, "Why didn't you ever tell us?" I paused and said calmly, "You never asked." There was no apology that day, just silence. But it was different now. Heavy, awkward, honest. My brother didn't get the promotion. I wasn't offered it either. And that was okay, because something else happened. For the first time in my life, I was no longer invisible. I didn't expose anyone. I didn't argue. I didn't demand credit. I just let the truth arrive on its own. And when it did, it didn't need my voice. I learned something important that day. Silence isn't weakness. Sometimes, it's patience. And truth always finds its moment. These stories aren't fiction. Subscribe for the next one.